My name is Nicholas Collier Bolgioni. I am 20 years old. I go to Columbia College Chicago. I was born in Palatine, Illinois, and was pretty much immediately moved to a small town in the northwest suburbs called Cary, Illinois. It was awesome. Looking back at it, I really couldn't ask for any better of a situation. We had a very small town. Some would call it like a little white suburbia. It's a town where everyone knows everybody. Everybody knows what goes on every day. So I graduated with a class of about 495-ish people. We'll go roughly 500 people. And those 500 people grew up together, straight up from the beginning. We had gone to preschool all the way up until senior year, graduating with each other, that same group of people. So we really knew each other. We knew exactly what made people angry, what made people happy, who everyone was. And we were very, very close, all of us, all 500. So there was this one time where, I won't name her, but one of my friends who was a girl, her dad had gone out, I think for the weekend, and she lived in a very nice, big, extravagant house. And it was big, so she decided to throw a party, and depending where the parties were thrown, more and more people could go, depending on the house size. And she had one of the bigger houses, so really everyone was there. I want to say maybe there was like 200 to 300 people on this property, I would say. And yeah, so since we had gone to school with each other and really legitimately grew up together, when we got to high school, I mean, looking at it nowadays, the best way I can put it with like the knowledge I have now and the maturity and everything, looking back at it, the best way I can describe it is that we kind of treated high school like college, like people that would treat college nowadays. We kind of acted as if we were in fraternities and sororities. And by saying that, we didn't really have any like rivalries or anything, but just the way we acted and the way we, I don't know, carried ourselves, we just were always having fun, literally no matter what we were doing. About midway through high school when everyone really started drinking and smoking, and we were just doing it all the time. We were so carefree. We were so like no responsibilities. We could do whatever we wanted. Everybody's parents were very generous and caring and always let us do whatever we wanted. And so we were going on throughout the night and partying, drinking. People were smoking weed in the back and inside the house too. Playing beer pong, doing shots, playing drinking games. People were hooking up everywhere, like normal things a senior party would consist of. And so the night had been going on. It had been going awesome. It was a great party. Everyone was having a good time. And at one point, there had, still to this day, I don't know if it was a noise complaint or whatever had happened. Maybe the security officer was just patrolling the neighborhood. And he pulled up to this house, and don't get me wrong, if anyone had pulled up to this house, you would see that there was like 50 cars out front, and obviously something had been going on. And so he had gone up to the front door, and he just walked right in, which anybody with common sense nowadays would know that that isn't allowed, even for a real police officer. And this guy wasn't one of those. He was just a security officer. And so he had literally walked in the front door, or being on the balcony upstairs looking down, and saw him. And when I saw him, I had gone around because I was on the upper level. So I'd gone around in every room and told everybody, like, this guy was here, blah, blah, blah. This company is called Echo. And so I went around being like, yo, Echo's here, blah, blah, blah. And so I had made sure everybody upstairs had known, and either they fled or hid or whatever else they did. I'm not exactly sure. But once I had known everyone was like borderline safe, I had gone downstairs, saw that this officer was in the kitchen talking to this girl who was the owner of the house. And I slipped right past. I had known my immediate group of friends were downstairs in the basement, probably smoking weed. And so I went down